friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so thrilled for this week. You guys are gonna get a really awesome experience because I have teamed up with so many amazing resellers that have YouTube channels, and we are going to do a death pile challenge. We are going to list a ton this week, and you get the opportunity to watch firsthand how it is that we all do our processes and how can we challenge ourselves and be able to list so many items in 1 week. So some people are part-time and they're gonna only be doing a few items a day. Some are 10, some are 15. I'm going to be shooting for 20. And so, you know, all the things. And actually, if you are new here, hello, my name is Ashley, and there's a lot of stuff going on behind me. I'm sorry, I am a mom. And oh, there's been so much happening in my life recently. Anyways, I am a work from home mom. And I do also have an online clothing business on both Poshmark and eBay. And so that's what you're going to get the opportunity to see this week. But if you are new here, consider subscribing. I do videos like this all the time, as well as show you guys some of the items that sell in my stores. So today's going a little later than normal. It is Monday, and it's been a mom day. Like, mom had to go on. My oldest daughter, who's still home right now, did her permit test, which she passed. I had to get groceries because we spent the weekend sourcing, which I'll post a little photo right here. That's how much stuff we got. It's a lot. In fact, you should probably see a video coming out soon, if it's not out already, about us traveling to source. That's something that we do on a regular basis. I like to collect as much inventory as possible to sustain me for at least a month. I really love to do that method because it allows me to be home, be flexible with my kids, but then allow me to still have enough inventory on hand. So right now, as I'm doing this filming, I am starting to get some items cleaned in my laundry, and then I'm gonna start hanging them up downstairs where I can begin to steam, photograph, do the different things that I need to. So it is about 4 o'clock at this point. My day for business is actually going to be starting much later than normal, but that's the beautiful thing about this business. I have the ability to be flexible. So long as I get my listings in, I'm good to go. So right now, all of these items just came out of my dryer. I quickly get them up hanging so that I am able to eliminate any possible wrinkles in the material, which makes it so incredibly easy to then proceed with bringing them over into my photography room and then going on and photographing the items. Next, as I mentioned, we then go into our photography room. So I'm bringing all of the items that I just got, put them into the room. Yes, that rack is already very full, and there is a plan for that. There is a plan for that. In fact, a lot of those items, or at least half I should say, are actually going to be in a haul coming up soon. So hit that subscribe button if that is something you're going to be interested in, because there are a lot more videos coming with the items that we had gotten from this trip. Now that the laundry has been switched around and a new load has started, I am going to begin adding drafts to hammock.com. And then, funny enough, my husband didn't even realize that I was filming, and he decided he wanted to come over and show me something that Sarah was doing really silly. Started to fill me in on the day, and then realized, oh hey, you're filming, so I'm gonna let you do that. So I went back to my drafts. Then as I was thinking about it, I was like, you know, I really should show you guys what it is like to be on hammock.com. Hammock.com is actually a service that I have been using now for over a month, probably 2 months at this point, and this is exactly what it looks like. This is essentially a notes page, a basic listings page that I am providing my virtual assistant to say, hey, this item is used, here's where I have this item in my inventory, here's the brand name, lots of other details. You can go in as detailed as you want to, and then in the notes section, I like to tell them this is the flat rate that I'm going to be doing for this item to ship, because now I've gotten a good understanding of what it is like to ship on eBay. My most favorite thing about Hammock service is that all you do is just reload the balance on a monthly basis versus having to do a subscription every single month.
Hello you guys. It is Tuesday. It has been a great morning so far. I've gotten a lot of stuff done on my computer. Now I am going to head into my photography room and get some photoing. And I just realized my husband had to work late last night. He got called out really late, and so he got home about the time I was getting ready. well, getting up, I should say. This is why I look like this. I haven't been able to get ready for the day, but he does not have his phone. So I'm going to record me photographing items. I was trying to figure out how I was going to get the opportunity to do that, and this is going to be the opportunity to do it. So we're going to go into the bedroom by, I mean photography room. We've turned it from a bedroom to a photography room. My goal right now is to try to get 2 to 3 days worth of items photographed. I'm not someone who likes to get a little piece of my business done every single day. I do like to do as much batch work as possible, whereas that means I can photograph a ton of items in one day. Maybe I'm cleaning and processing a bunch of items another day, and then it allots me opportunities to focus on YouTube, to focus on social media, to focus on responding to other people who have different questions. To try to fit everything into one day almost feels like too daunting, and then also with the combination of kids and just home life, I feel like if I'm trying to touch every part of my business every single day, it doesn't leave room for a kid who's crying, a kid who's sick, a kid who needs something, a kid who forgot to tell me they have an engagement from school. So there's just a lot of those things that I've learned that if I can batch work, then hey, if it's instead of 8 hours, 4 hours that it's getting done, and then so be it. So we're gonna go into the photography room right now. Right over there, which is why I keep looking over there. We're gonna go in there, we're gonna photograph some items, and I will show you guys how I do my process. I've changed it up recently, and you're gonna see how streamlined it has become. I am gonna be creating a video a little bit more about what it was like before to what it is now, and what a dramatic difference it has done for my business. So again, hit that subscribe button. You'll be sure to know when that video comes out, and I will show you my process at least right now. Anyways, let's get going. So since these are items that are either brand new with tagged, or they were items that I got at a regular Goodwill, what I standardly will do is go through and cut all of the tags off of these ones, and then I'm going to steam all of the items. That is going to be a way that disinfects them, since I'm not going to be washing these ones specifically. I will also say that these ones have been up here for almost a week now, just because I went sourcing in Portland. I didn't get the opportunity to do those before we left, so they've kind of been able to air out as well. And then another product I love using is this bad boy. It is the Zero Odor. It helps to break down any scents, leaving no scents on the item. So say if there was anything that needed basically disinfecting or just needed the odor to be removed, this is really going to help assist with that. I've been using this for a few years now, and I honestly see such a huge difference. So I'm going to spray this down, and then I'm going to proceed with steaming, and to me it kind of feels like it really locks in this spray.
So this might seem so incredibly simple, but as you can see right here, obviously I'm removing all the tags off of the items, but I'm also moving specific ones to the front of the clothing rack. And that's because those items are a bit more wrinkled than the rest of them. Obviously, I'm going to be steaming every single piece, but it's almost like the batch work I was talking about earlier, where I want to batch the ones that have a ton of wrinkles that I need to really touch the steamer with every single part of the garment, versus the other ones that I'm just going to be going over with sanitization. So now you can see me moving it around. You've got me spraying every single item with that odor spray, and then I'm going to go on and begin to steam.
If you ever wanted to know how to steam items, I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to slow it down so that way you can actually see it versus going super fast. So personally, I like to go underneath the garment and steam from that direction, also to get off or get the wrinkles out. Ends are always a little hard. Anytime the tag sticks up like this, you can just steam it down. And voila. Also, when I'm starting to steam, it's kind of my last step before I go to photograph the items. So I make sure they are prepared and ready to go.
Part is my new system, and you can see I have that metal ruler that I'm able to take measurements on, and then that table right off to the side that allows me to bag the item immediately. I am the first person to admit that my least favorite thing when it comes to reselling is doing inventory. I am not a fan. It slows me down so much, and I really had to prospectively think about the time that I was going to be gaining back by doing it here versus a pile of items that needed to be inventoried later. So I decided to give you guys a little better view right here. You can see me folding up the items and then bagging them. Fortunately, because this table is right at my hip length, I can kind of press down on the bag and get all the air out, allowing me to really get every single item as tight as possible in that bag, so that way each tote is full to the max. Hey guys, it is Wednesday now and we are getting ready to leave. We are going to head out to grab another shelf and several totes because I realized yesterday after I photographed the items that you saw that we were out of room. We have officially filled up 3 walls worth of inventory and I need more space. So we're gonna put like a shelf and some totes like right in the middle of the room. So we'll be able to like circle around it, but that's gonna be what we're gonna be working on right now. I was gonna film me getting some more items up on Hammock last night. However, when I started editing the photos and then went to go upload them, I got an email from the CEO and he said, hey, we're doing an update. Don't list anything or, like put it in draft form right now because you'll lose it. And I'm like, well, I'm exhausted. I had to get up super early. I didn't sleep well the night before, so I'm going to bed. So they weren't able to prepare drafts for me to list today. However, I had a makeup haul or like wholesale box that I had gotten a while ago and had my other virtual assistant draft those over the weekend. So fortunately, I'm still going to get my 20 listings up today. I actually think 24 pending. So I'm going to get those listed. I just have to figure out prices, which slows me down. I don't like that. Anyways, that's beside the point. I need to get those up because they're multiple quantities. So it's not going to be just 24 listings. It's going to be 24 individual listings with multiple quantities in them. So I'm really happy about that. But today's going to be a little different than normal. And I still feel like I'm just trying to get my feet underneath me in sort of a rhythm. The week after we go sourcing always feels like there's a lot going on just because there's not a rhythm yet. And especially since we're scaling, like this last haul we got over a month's worth of product. Anyways, I will obviously give you some snippets of what today's going to look like, but most certainly I need to get those 24 listings up. I think actually when we go into town, I'll have my husband drive. And the good thing about having a laptop is I can use hotspot from my phone and I can work on listings. So I'll probably try to get some done then. We are out. I'm waiting for my husband to finish paying. And this is what I'm doing. So the listings look like this. And like I said, this was a makeup lot that I had gotten a while ago that I had not finished listing. But what's nice about this is they have a barcode on it. And so I just get the code from the UPC. If it will load, thank you. Then I pop over to here and I say, hey eBay, what has this sold for before? There we are. So mine is a lot of 2. So this one here is a lot of 2. This one is a buy it now. There was free shipping and it was $10.99. Let's see what else. These ones drive me crazy because there's so many different varieties. Doesn't give me the exact. That's a single. That's $7.50. So now we kind of have an idea of how we're going to list it. So this is how I've been listing these items. So if you ever have makeup or anything that has a UPC, this is the way that I check comps on eBay. It is now later Wednesday. My husband had to run and go do something, and so I am doing the mom/work juggle. My kids are watching something while I am just getting the final little bits of my drafts completed, and then also beginning to add more items to hammock.com so that way they have enough inventory to prepare me for the following day. And now suddenly it is Thursday. I actually had so many Zoom calls today. It was so insane, but I actually really like when work happens on the computer because it allows me to continue to just work from the computer while I am also on those Zoom calls.
showing you a little bit of my time, and now I'm going to get more items photographed so that way they are ready and prepared for the following day. I don't know what happened this week. I just really felt like the only time I was able to work was always late at night, but this night specifically, I was like, it must get done, the show must go on, and I need to continue to make sure I get those 20 items up every single day. So here I am, working my tail off late at night before the kids have to get up in the morning for school. 30 minutes later, I now have just enough listings to get me through the following day, so I transition over to my computer. I begin to use Lightroom for my editing process, and then I start to go to hammock.com. I did want to let you know that I do have a link down below if you want to give them a try. They're a great service, and feel free to ask me any questions that you may have additionally.
It's Friday, woohoo! I am getting my next video uploaded right now, so you've probably already seen that one, and then I am going to go downstairs and photograph more pieces. The goal today, let's see if we can do it. I've got kids home today, so where are they? Right over there. So we'll see if this is gonna happen. I wanna get 40 items photographed and not have to do any photographing this weekend. That would be an ideal world, especially since we still have so many shoes from our trip. It'd be great just to spend some time this weekend cleaning those shoes and getting prepared for a few sessions of photography next week. So we're gonna see how this all pans out. I feel like anytime I go into my photography room, it's like the kids suddenly need something. So we'll see. I'm really looking forward to getting 40 things. Say it with me. 40 things photographed. 40 things photographed. Let's see if it'll happen.
It did not get done. Unfortunately, when kids are home, it really does bring a lot more difficulty to my work. Nevertheless, I still was able to get enough to get me through the following day.
All right, guys, I am now in my inventory room because I need to start shipping some of this stuff. You know, we have done a great job this week of getting 100 items up. Yes, we did it. And obviously more things are selling. So I'm going to start working on getting orders out. And if you are a subscriber, look down below and look at some of the other people that joined this challenge with me. I have seen so many of the other videos and they have done such a fantastic job of accomplishing their work. And I loved seeing their processes. It was so cool to see how we all have different variations of how we do our processes and even the types of items that we sell. So this is a really great opportunity as resellers to figure out what types of categories are actually profitable and what are some of the things that people are doing on a regular basis. It is phenomenal. Hit the links down below. Take a look at all of those videos. Tell them Ashley sent you their way. I cannot wait to get your guys' feedback. If there was any part of my process that you want me to elaborate on a little more, comment down below if you have any additional questions. I love answering those. I love chatting with you guys. And so I'm so looking forward to seeing that soon. And if you are new here, consider subscribing. Actually, there's a little box right here that you should be able to click on just to immediately hit subscribe. Super simple. And I am actually going to have another video coming out this week, which is so unheard of, but I am so looking forward to getting that one live as well. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Bye.